Help me. Fancy if you are lying to me and you're hiding some low-life suitor in...
Stop. There's no need to go in there. Why would I lie to you?
The same reason everyone else lies to me, to protect themselves from my wrath. Now, what don't you want me to see in that bedroom? Or shall I say, whom? Fancy, let go of me. Oh, for God's sake!
Listen to me. It's never too late for love. Not when that love is strong and true and passionate. See, that's the kind of love that we have. It is real and it's everlasting. And even with all of our problems, all of the pain, all of the hurt, we still love each other. And that says something.
Teresa.
No, that says that there's still a chance for us, that we can still be together.
We can't.
Yes, we can. And I can prove that.
You can prove it. How are you gonna... No, stop. No, God.
Come on. It's past your bedtime, young lady. And I don't want you up in case Kay has the nerve to bring that young man back here again for who knows what. It's most inappropriate. Won't have those goings-on under my roof. My home is a haven for heartbreak and havoc, not for two young people falling in love. So I want you to remember that, Endora. No love and romance here. Especially not while you know who is residing in our basement. Right? I know, I'm on top of it. You have my word.
Finally.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever wanted to make love to a woman as much as I want to make love to you right now.
Do you mean that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come with me. What's wrong?
Well, I just have one request.
Okay.
Maybe not the creepy crawly attic this time, huh?
Yeah, okay, don't worry. Tabitha, she's got tons of rooms, and we'll find an empty one somewhere.
The role of Sheridan Crane is temporarily being played by Shannon Sturgis.
Sheridan, open the door so I can talk to you.
Just get away from this door before I call for help.
Now just calm down. I might be a liar, but I'm not going to hurt you. Please just open the door so I can make my case face to face.
What part of no don't you understand? What are you doing? Get away from that door, or I'll call the police.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Stop it, Chris, or whatever your name is. I am going to call the police and have you arrested right now. Stay away from me.
You're not calling anyone. I told you I'm not going to hurt you.
Well, I might hurt you if you don't get out of here right now.
You're overreacting. There's no cause for alarm. This whole B&B is full of guests. Your friend Dr. Russell and her daughter are right down the hall if you need them, right? Look, I just want to clear the air. Explain why I've done what I've done, said what I did. You're welcome to call the police when I'm done. Please, just give me a chance.
Come on, sweet pea. It's time for bed, okay?
Oops. I thought you'd, be in sleep already.
Oh, did you now?
Evening, Tabitha. Endora.
Good evening, Fox.
How's Maria?
Well, she's sleeping like a log. As a matter of fact, I was just about to take Endora up as well.
Oh, so, Maria's in the girls' room?
Why wouldn't she be?
Oh, I don't know. I was just wondering. I'm gonna go up and give her a kiss goodnight. Do you want to come?
Yes.
Okay.
Or whatever. I mean, I'll.
Yeah.
All right, Tabitha, you have a good night. And Dora, sweet thing. I don't think she's ready for bed, but...
Don't listen, Dora. Those two are like rabbits. I will not have such goings-on under my roof. I will not have it.
Don't push me away, please. Not tonight. I really need to be with someone I love.
I asked you to leave the mansion. You wouldn't do it, and you paid the price, Teresa.
I know.
And you're right. You should be with someone you love. You should be with your mother tonight.
You know what? I don't want to be with my mother, Ethan. All right? And if I went home and I told her what Alistair did to me, it would kill her. Okay? Please, let me just be with you.
Not the way you mean. It's not gonna happen.
But I know that you love me, Ethan, as much as I love you.
Teresa, even if I do, I can't be with you. I'm married. I got a wife, you know?
Ethan, I am never going to believe that for as long as I live. Yes, you feel a responsibility to her. I understand that, but you don't love her, not the way that you love me. We were meant to be together.
I don't accept it. I'm not going to accept it.
Well, you can deny it all you want. But every time you look at me, every time your lips touch mine, the truth is obvious. Words can lie, Ethan. Those things can't. I know you love me, and I know you want to be with me.
All right, Fancy, where is he? Where are you hiding him? This date of yours, where is he? Huh? All right, come out, you coward. Show yourself. Show yourself. Ah.
I told you the guy I went out with tonight is long gone.
Yeah, well, I don't believe you for 1 minute. And I'm not playing games with you anymore, young lady. Just... All right, where is he?
Hi, Noah.
Is my father around?
No, he went out, but he should be back shortly.
Thanks.
Noah.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say if you want to talk to somebody, I'm here.
It's okay.
Look, I don't mean to stick my nose where it doesn't belong, but Sam said you went out with Fancy tonight, and she is my daughter, and... Did anything happen between you two?
I'd rather talk to my dad about it, if that's okay.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I just, I did warn you about her, Noah. I'm afraid my daughter has grown into a spoiled, self-centered young woman who I'm not sure is capable of considering anyone else's feelings.
You know, if you're worried that she's broken my heart, I'm a big boy.
I know, I just meant...
Look, I mean, I'm not going to argue with you or anything like that because your daughter is the most spoiled, rotten, rich brat that I've ever met in my entire life. But, you know, no problem. She's definitely not my type.
Good. Better you find that out now rather than after you're involved.
You're right. Before she wound up playing me for a fool.
All right, where's this date you claim as an upstanding member of the country club?
I told you, Grandfather, our date was over early. He left.
Oh, I see. Well, what about that sound we both heard coming from this bedroom a few minutes ago?
Maybe it was from outside, one of the security guards patrolling.
Please, do not insult my intelligence. I heard a sound, you heard a sound. What was it?
The doors. Look, they're open. The wind must have blown them apart while we were in the living room. That's all it was.
No, I think you're covering for someone. And better be worth your time, because if he isn't, I will remove him from your life permanently.
I can feel the electricity between us. So can you?
No.
Why is the hair on the back of your neck standing up?
It's not, Teresa.
It's just like I said. You can deny it all you want, but your body can't. Just by touching you is making you crazy. It's killing you, isn't it? Fighting the urge to just kiss me. You want to take me in your arms and carry me upstairs and make passionate love to me.
Don't do this to me.
Just give in to it. I know you want to.
Teresa.
Oh, for Hades' sake, Indora. So I'm steamed up about Fox and Kay. Does it mean I shall be turned into a human tea kettle? Red steam, be gone. I will be calm. Red steam, be gone, I say. Indora, why are you laughing? It's not funny. Thank you, little one. Well, I know I was steamed up about Fox and Kay, but why wouldn't I be? I mean, it's my home, and my home is supposed to be full of vengeance and wickedness and evil. And Fox and Kay have been using it as their love shack. Well, I'm just going to have to show them that they've picked the wrong shack. What are you doing, Indora?
Finally, at last.
Thank God Maria is sleeping in the other room tonight. Usually she sleeps in here with me.
I really don't care where we're at as long as we're not in the attic.
Well, don't worry, okay? We're safe and sound here in my room.
You know what? Still, though, it is Tabitha's house. The old lady's kind of weird,
Oh,
you know?
she's just a little eccentric, that's all.
You say so. What the hell?
What?
Well, it's like something's raining on my head.
That's weird. There's no leak in the ceiling. Oh. It's water.
Yeah. I told you.
Let's just try to ignore it.
Well,
Okay, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like trying to make love during a Chinese water torture.
I'm getting soaked.
Well, I'm getting frustrated as hell.
This should put a damper on their amorous shenanigans, huh?
Better stay away from me if you know what's good for you.
Don't worry. I'm not much of a masochist. Look, I give you my word. I won't hurt you.
And I should believe the word of a liar because...
Because it's quite logical. If my intention in coming to town was to harm you, I would have made my move already. Before it was only you and me here. I could have done anything I wanted, if I wanted. There wasn't anybody around back then who could have heard your cries for help.
Oh, gee, that makes me trust you completely. I feel so much better now.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have put it quite that way.
No, maybe not. What is it? Huh? What's the story, Chris? Greg, whatever your name is, huh? Everything you've told me is a lie, so what's the real story? Anytime.
Okay, but first I need you to promise me something.
No, no promises. I'm the one holding the bat.
That's the deal. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I don't tell you anything. I need you to swear that you won't breathe a word of this about what I'm about to reveal.
And if I don't keep my promise?
I'm a dead man, pure and simple. Maybe you don't care about that, but you might end up dead yourself.
Noah, I'm so sorry about Fancy.
Hey, like I said, I'm fine, all right? My heart is okay. It's my ego that's a little bruised. I always thought of myself as a better judge of character.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, spoiled as your daughter seems on the surface, I always thought there was another Fancy underneath. You know, more real, more down to earth. You know, I feel like a jerk for being so gullible.
Well, Noah, you know, it's not entirely Fancy's fault. My daughter was born, as they say, with a silver spoon in her mouth, placed there by her grandfather. From the minute she was born, he spoiled her, he doted on her, he treated her like she was a princess.
Yeah, I figured she wouldn't be interested in anything I could offer her.
I'm afraid I didn't make the situation any better. I saw what was happening, but I was so involved with Ethan that my other children suffered because of that.
You mean the children you had with Julian?
Yeah. I had to learn some very, very hard lessons on the way. Maybe Fancy will too.
Look, I wouldn't count on it, all right?
Well, I am sure that that's what people said about me as well. I mean, I was born in a wealthy family. Maybe that's why I didn't stand up to Julian. Refused to marry him all those years ago. I just was used to having everything I wanted. Homes and cars and jewelry. Everything that doesn't mean a thing in the long run.
So is this the lecture on how money can't buy me love?
It's not a lecture. It's just sharing experiences. You know, the happiest I've ever been has been with your father.
You mean when you were both young?
Then and recently, too. When your mother left and your father let me move in, I was so happy. You know, just learning how to do laundry and cooking for the two of us, even though I was really never any good at it at all. But I really enjoyed it, and I think he did, too. One night, you know, he boiled me a lobster on the beach, and we just danced under the stars. And I have been to balls and inaugurals and even the Oscars. I have never had a more beautiful romantic evening.
Well, it sounds nice, but I have the feeling that your daughter doesn't have the ability to appreciate the simpler things in life like you do. Yeah, she could never be happy with what I could afford to give her.
Grandfather, don't act so suspicious. I told you the boy I went out with tonight is extremely reputable. He's from one of the best families on the East Coast.
Then why didn't you introduce me to him before you left on your date? You know how I feel about those things.
I was going to, but there wasn't enough time. And I thought if I ever see him again, I'll make sure you and he meet first.
Oh.
You're not mad at me anymore, are you? I couldn't stand it if you were.
I suppose not. Just don't let it happen again, all right?
It won't. I promise.
Where's the bracelet? What for you? Why aren't you wearing it?
1, 2, 3.
What happened? It's my new bracelet. I already packed it.
Packed it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going somewhere?
Actually, yes. I'm leaving Harmony tomorrow night, after we spend the day together.
I didn't know anything about that. Where are you going?
My favorite city in the entire world, Paris.
I forbid it.
But why? You know how much I love it there, and I've been home long enough. I get bored staying in one place for too long.
Then you're gonna have to teach yourself to amuse yourself. You gotta learn things to be alone. I just got you back here in this town, and I'm not about to let you fly off somewhere. And I'll tell you something, young lady. Even if you try to cross the county line, I will cancel each and every one of your credit cards.
You can't mean that.
I do mean it. Let's see how much fun you're going to have traipsing around the world without your unlimited expense account.
But grandfather, you're being so mean. I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh, come on, Fancy. I know all of your tricks. That's not going to work. Oh. Look, I want you to stay here, if for no other reason than keep me company. I mean, you're the only member of this family that I enjoy being with.
I enjoy being with you too, but...
No buts. Come on, no buts.
Well, why don't you come with me? We always have such a good time when we travel together. Remember Hong Kong and Rome the last time?
Yes, I remember. I just don't feel like going abroad right now. I may never go abroad again.
Why not? You're not sick, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm as right as right. It's just that something else is keeping me here, or shall I say, someone else.
Don't do this to me, please. Don't do this.
Please. I know you like being with me like this.
God, no. No.
Don't say that.
Teresa, damn it. This is not right. You know it.
It's not right. Ethan, what we feel for each other, that is the rightest thing in this world.
Lisa, come on. Cover yourself, please.
No, I don't want to. I want you to make love to me the way that you were just about to.
I'm only gonna make love to my wife.
But I'm the woman that you want in your arms, Ethan, and you cannot deny that.
I can deny it, and I will.
Even when I know how you really feel? Even when I see how you respond to my touching you, to my body against yours? Your heart starts beating faster, you can barely breathe. You cannot deny that, Ethan. Not to me.
All right. You want me to say it to you? You want me to look at you and tell you, yes, I want you, Teresa. I want you more than anything I've ever wanted in my life. I want you with my heart. I want you with my body, and I want you with my soul.
No arguments. You can stay here in harmony and keep me company.
But my friend Josephine expects me in Paris in time for the runway shows.
This isn't up for discussion, darling. You just call her, tell her you can't make it this season.
But she'd be so disappointed. She's been bored silly without me.
Well, it's not going to be forever, just a while. I thought you'd be more concerned about disappointing me than disappointing one of your frivolous friends.
You're right. I'd hate to let you down when you're always so good to me.
I knew you'd see it my way. Now I want you to get a good night's sleep. Rest up. I'll see you first thing tomorrow morning in the solarium, and we'll have breakfast. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh well, it won't be forever. And besides, Noah's here in Harmony, and I would have hated leaving him. But where could he have gone after all that big talk about standing up to grandfather? I'll go find him and tell him I'm sticking around.
No, I just want you to know I am sorry if Fancy hasn't treated you well.
Look, like I said, it's not your fault, okay? It's mine for not reading the signals. They were loud and clear, but for some reason, I just didn't read them. I'll be okay.
I know you will.
I'm gonna go get some iced tea. Do you want some?
No, no thanks. Oh, I could just strangle Fancy with my bare hands for treating Sam's son that way. She's a crane, through and through, cold and cruel to the core.
Would you stop wiggling, you little imp? I know the moment I put you down, you're going to be up to mischief. Ah, you always seem to get your own way, don't you, Endora?
Looks like we have to call a plumber.
At this hour?
Well, what the hell else are we gonna do? You know? Things... It's like it just stopped. It's weird.
Thank goodness. You stopped my leak, didn't you, you naughty girl? Oh, you must stop helping those two lovers, Endora. I will not have this carrying on under my roof. No, I'm a witch for Hades' sake. Now, you really have to remember that this is not a place for love and romance. Are you listening to me?
Oh my God, it's another earthquake.
Okay, don't worry, I'll protect you. It's all right.
God.
I got you.
Truth is, I'm not a journalist at all.
What are you?
I used to be what they call a financial consultant, a money manager,
So you invested other people's money in the market?
and elsewhere. It came to my attention that a few of my clients were involved in some illegal ventures.
Illegal how? Like drugs?
Well, probably I could never be absolutely sure. They asked me to open up a number of offshore accounts for them in the Caribbean.
And you did it.
You don't say no to these people. I knew I should, but I turned my head and did it anyway. Partly out of fear for the repercussions if I refused, and partly out of greed. Commissions were high, and even though Maureen said she'd leave me if
Maureen? James's mother really was your wife?
Yes. I loved her very much. Trouble is, back then I loved money even more. Finally, Maureen made good on her ultimatum and left with James without so much as a note. I was devastated.
I see. So what's your real name?
It's the one you saw in the newspaper clipping. Greg Walton. But you need to forget that. I'm still in danger.
From whom? Your clients? I mean, why when you chose them over your own family?
Well, I was heartbroken when Maureen left with James. I was about to go to my clients and tell them where to go when I was approached by the FBI.
So they were onto you.
And the guys I was working for. The FBI made me a deal I couldn't refuse. Tell them everything I knew about the illegal offshore accounts. Spend the rest of my life in jail.
So you did it.
They repaid me by putting me in the witness protection program. They changed my name, my identity, everything that could be traced back to me. Otherwise, they knew I'd be a goner.
So what brought you to Harmony?
I decided it wasn't worth it. Living a life on the run without my wife and son. I finally tracked Maureen down to Harmony. I got here as soon as I could, but it was the morning after the tsunami, and she was already dead.
I'm so sorry.
She'll never know how much I really loved her.
And that you were willing to risk your own life to be reunited with her and James.
I had to call the FBI. I had to tell them what I've done, that I was here under an assumed name, and that, at least for the time being, I was safe.
Wow. That's some story. So, I mean, basically, you're an innocent man who's being hunted down by these big-time bad guys you informed on.
Exactly. Which is why you can't breathe a word of this to anyone. I'm running for my life.
When I get that girl alone, I am going to give her a piece of my mind.
Don't look so shocked, Mother. Is Noah here?
I wouldn't tell you if he were.
I don't know what your problem is with me, but my relationship with him is none of your business.
It most certainly is. Don't you think the Cranes have caused the Bennetts enough grief?
If you're talking about what Grandfather did to Mr. Bennett...
No, I am talking about you. I know what you did to Noah.
What are you talking about? No, my mother's got some crazy idea in her head that you and I had a fight or something.
It's all right, Ivy. I'll talk to her. I'm alone.
I got here as soon as I could. I wasn't sure why you'd left since you said you weren't going to leave the cottage. Oh. And you should have seen the look on Grandfather's face when he barged into the bedroom. He was positive he was going to catch my mystery date hiding under the bed or somewhere. I was kind of surprised you weren't there myself. What happened?
I left.
I know that, but why? Not that it didn't make things easier with Grandfather. I'm not sure he believed my beau was long gone, but he would have had both our heads if he knew that it was you I was out with tonight. So thanks for making my life easier.
Doesn't everyone? Always?
You still haven't told me why you took off.
Do you really want to know?
Of course I do.
All right, then I'll tell you. But you're not gonna like it.
There you are. You see? Your mum still got the magic touch, Dora. I've stopped their amorous adventure for tonight. Maybe once and for all. Now you remember, there is to be no love and romance in this house. You understand that?
Ow, man.
I think I bruised my spleen.
I don't think that was another earthquake this time.
Ah, man, it seemed like only the bed was shaking. What the hell is wrong with this place?
I'm gonna go check on the girls, okay? Make sure they're okay.
Right.
I didn't tell you any of this because I knew it would put you in danger too.
Thank you. It's very noble.
No, not really. But you understand why you can't tell anybody any of this.
Absolutely.
Thank you. And we're friends again?
Not one step closer.
I thought you understood.
I understand that every word out of your mouth is a lie. What a bunch of baloney. The witness protection program? You know I can't corroborate a word of that. So get out.
Get out, Chris. Get out, Greg. Get out, whoever else you are. Out.
But I'm telling the truth. I swear.
Now! And you know what? Tell who you're really working for that I'm not going to fall for it this time.
What are you talking about?
My father? Alistair Crane? The man you're working for? Tell him I'm not going to be his victim again.
I knew you still loved me.
God help me, Teresa, I do.
Let's just do it. Let's just be together, make love to me now. We'll take the 2 children and we'll go to somewhere, anywhere, out of harmony. I don't care where we go as long as we're together.
Listen, you don't understand.
I do.
Teresa, I want you so much, but this has to stop here and now. I can't be around you anymore.
What?
We can't be in the same room alone with each other. I have to put my marriage and my wife first, and I'm sorry.
Please don't. You can't do this.
I can do this, and I will.
Ethan, please don't go. I need you.
Nicole?
No, Alistair.
Pull yourself together, Teresa. I'll see you later in my bedroom.
Why are you acting like this, okay? You're scaring me.
You're scaring me.
You better get out of here before I start using you for batting practice.
You pick Ivy over me, I'm leaving and never coming back.
I guess this is goodbye.